To catch up, I think today we're going to walk around possibly the moon salutation, because it's such a different salutation from the sun salutation, in obviously in the energy that it brings, but also the part of the body that it actually um, you actually connect with. So I'm going to invite you to come and open your legs nice and wide, as nice and as wide as you can, and your toes are facing or pointing outward. Okay. And then we're just going to go down into a little plie and you come back up. And just stay in this movement, just connecting the legs, the feet to the mother, to the ground as well. And coming to really place your energy down into your feet. And that energy is moving through your legs to connect to your torso, to your heart, and further up. So noticing how your breath has organized yourself here. Are you breathing as you are breathing in as you are coming down and exhaling as you're coming up? Or are you doing the opposite? There's no right, no wrong. Follow your flow, follow what feels right for you. And that actually, to me, is one of the first principles of being connected to oneself, is to accept the way we are and the way we do things by ourselves and for ourselves. And that's such a strong principle towards sovereignty, but I feel like saying toward that moon energy. For the moon is never in the same place in the sky. We never know when we're going to see her, what shape she's going to be like, how, and where, not how, where she's going to show up in the sky. So keep with those little pliés, keep connecting deeply with the mother through the feet. As you come down, opening up here, you must feel it, how much the opening there is around the pelvis area, the pelvic floor, and then come up. And that's a really strong strengthening. It's an important preparation for the moon salutation. And that's why I kind of insist in that little plie. I'm going to invite you before we move is to have a connection with your pelvic floor. So here I'm going to invite you, inhale up, exhale, exhale down, and squeeze the pelvic floor as you go down. And I know it might feel counterproductive for you. I think to a certain extent, it will be so much easier to contract the pelvic floor as we inhale up. Okay. Next time you are in your little plie, stay there and bounce it. Just bounce it. Really, nothing else is moving my whole torso. From my hip joint, nothing else is moving above, It's feeling, it's receiving the energy of the bounciness, and that is it. Good. And then I'm going to come to one side. And notice that I'm not trying to go towards my knee. I'm just more coming towards the side bending. That's it. Keep bouncing. So I'm bouncing still, and I'm gently side bending at the same time. And you might find that you're starting to be warm there doing this. Come back to center. And then just invite the arm to come up. So same movement, but with your arm. 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, and come back and release, let go of that plie for a little while. We're going to go back into it. It's a really good leg strengthener as well. And just, so my legs are close to each other and I'm just micro softening the knee one at a time. So it's this movement, okay? See that movement? Bend and straighten up one leg at a time, except it's not such a strong bend, so it can go super fast. And allow this movement to really stimulate all of your tissue, all the fluids into obviously the legs, but also the pelvis, the lower belly. And you might feel it even in the back or higher up. Notice what you feel. Ooh, and release. Right. We're going to go back to the plie. From the plie, we're going to do a cat-cow. So obviously, I call it a cat-cow because it's a flexion and extension of the spine, but we're doing it into our plie. So let's go inhale, only exhale here, bend down. Hands on your knees. I'm going to put myself on the side, it might be easier. And then inhale, look up, but come down from the fold of your hip, not your spine, okay? Down, 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 down. And then round up to go all the way down. And then inhale and round up, keep rounding up the spine. Round, round, round to come up. And at one point, it's going to bring you up in the extension. Look up, going down, 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 down. Chin to chest, rounding up. Keep at it. Go as low as you can. It doesn't matter what low looks like. Just keep going, rounding up, come up. And that's number 4. Take your time with it. Think about your lower back. Okay, so my belly button is really kissing the front of my spine. Actually, my inner body in my belly is engaged. It's coming in to support me. Okay, so keep at it. Oh, super. Last one. Good. And then go back into a plie. I'm going to work with the left hand onto close enough to your knee, pushing your knee out gently, and then bring that left shoulder down, down, down towards the center and towards the floor. And then inhale back up to center, repeating the work 4 more times. Down and up. Twice more. Following your breath, following the rhythm of your breath. There is no rush here. Last one. And come up. Opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, engage your hand on the inside of your thigh, on the right thigh. Bring down the right shoulder and bring it up. 4 more this way. So listen to the breath, know how to move with it. Be in awareness and in consciousness with where you are and how you stand in that pose. Feel the back awakening because we're going down and turning a bit. Brilliant. And come back to center. If we are all the way down, just bring the chin to the chest and round up. And come up all the way, arms up. Inhaling, only exhale, circling down the arms. Inhaling, plie in the center. Exhaling. And we repeat. At the end, when we fully plie, then on the inhale, we reach. Exhale, we stay down. At the end, we bend the knees and we start again. Last one. Beautiful. Stay there and go back to those little movements we started with. Little side bend, side bend, side bend, side bend. One more on either side and we are down. We stand center. Inhale, reach up. And bring everything back, 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 back. Okay, noticing how you are feeling now, what energy has shifted, or have your energy shifted to start with? Mine have. So I assume you have, but they may not have, so notice that. And what way? Beautiful. We're going just to go on to awakening. We've done a lot of work with the feet already, but we're going to bring a lot of pliability in the feet. So we pick up one heel and then the other one. And we're doing it slow because we are massaging the whole foot as we do so. The ball of the feet particularly, but also awaken your toes, okay? So press the toes, ball of the feet, heel. Trying to slow down, break down that movement as slow as you can and noticing exactly what's happening. There'll be a shake in your legs, and that's okay. Slow, and you know, there is obviously both feet are doing the opposite thing, movement. Good, and then stop this. We're just going to circle up one ankle and then opposite side. And as the leg is up in the air, we're not going to go high up, but we're just going to open and close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. We are here opening the anterior part of the hip. Super. And if that's super accessible, bend the knee and bring it to the higher level. That's it. And that's for brilliant. A bit higher up if you can. And if you cannot, stay where you are and remember to give yourself a break anytime you need it. And release. Okay, back down, shimmy. So we're back to that teeny little movement, releasing tension and allowing the whole of the body to be engaged. I just see here a bit of wobbly bits behind my arms. They're actually feeling, benefiting from the pressure or from the, not the pressure, from the movement. Bring the arms up. So don't have your arms hanging, don't have them too bent, just following that shoulder line, okay? And release. Good. Let's repeat that on the opposite side. Find you standing, toes point forward, toes to the side, forward, to the side, forward, to the side, forward, side. Keep at it. Okay, and if you can stay on the mat, all the better. Super. Lift up your leg a wee bit, bend the knee, and repeat that work. Oops. 2, 3, 4. And then if you can maybe go a little bit higher without without compromising the level of your pelvis. Keep your pelvis leveled. If you're here, it's no point because anyway, you wouldn't be able to get your balance, okay? So keep your hands on your hips here. Oops, I went too fast. Last one. And release. Super. I'm looking at the screen here and I see how dark. And there's like a bigger, then I just try to put more light. Anyway, that's about it. That's what I can do. All right. Okay. So that was just a beautiful awakening of the whole body. So now let's go and do, you know what? Let's go and do an Egyptian salute. Just for a change. We never do them. So come to stand. Oh, no, 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 sorry. Something, I just heard something else. Apologies. Wipe off the Egyptian salute. I just heard ooh, and the who is actually the who breath. Okay. So the who is really your lips are going to go. It's like as if you were blowing a candle. Okay. That's what we're going to do. So if it helps to have your fingers in front of you, put the fingers, otherwise come and align. Okay. Take a bit of time. You might feel that you have a bit of activities, a bit of heat into the big quad muscles. So allow them to come back down to understand they're not going to be working so they can relax. Invite your muscles to relax when they don't work. There's no need to keep an hypertonic muscle. It brings more tension into the body. So relax. It's okay. And actually, that's why tapping, touching is so good. Okay? To bring them a sense of, so obviously it depends on how you tap and touch, but if you're being gentle with yourself, obviously the hand-brain connection, the body part connection to the brain is going to inform the brain and the muscle will be able to, in turn, come and relax. So that's what I want here. And I really want this, and because we need to, for that who breath to be powerful, it bring us back to, when I speak of the axis, it's the, imagine like that channel, a bow in front of your spine, anteriorly, not posteriorly. So here we come and sit in the back of our heel. We come and sit in the back of our spine. Here we're going to look, tuck in, pick it up, round up, and relax. That's it. It's more of a dance trick than anything else. It's not a real alignment, but that helps here. Okay. And then we're going to come and activate that channel. So we're going to start together, and then you'll have your practice on your own. So place your hand, your fingers in front of your mouth. You inhale through the nose. And when you're ready, and you exhale all that you have to exhale. And you look and observe your body answering. Repeating this. And drop your hands. My hope here is for you to feel even the activation of the pelvic floor and to feel really a containment. There is really a containment between the torso and the limbs, which are the two part of our skeletons, you know, but the two different aspects of our skeletons. And to come and connect to all that. We're going to repeat the practice. And if you wish to go in with the sound, ooh. So don't make it too vocal. If you make it too vocal, wanting to make the sound, ooh, you're not going to be working as hard the rest of the body. So here we are really trying to come into the deepest of our core and to deeply, deeply align to something that is greater than us. We are tapping into what is above and below us, and that is part of us. Okay, so the ooh, it would give another vibration and another energy. It's a good one. It's not particularly the one I want you to explore here. Now, your body, your choice, your practice, you do whatever you like at the end of the day. But I just want to give you the difference. What I want is a so you were keeping the, but we don't want, we're not blowing hard, okay? We are really on a long exhale. Let's try this for about 4 to 6 breaths. So relax and open the rest of the body. And see what comes. You know, don't judge, don't don't have any expectation. Just let it happen. You can place your hands on some part of your body to feel the activation happening. We'll have 2 more. If you have I feel my body has moved up to the forward. I'm almost on the very top of my feet. So if it's the case with you, come and sit back onto your heel. Soften the knees. Reconnect deeply to the ground, to the mother energy. Stay connected. Stay deep. Don't be lifted up. To harmony is a balance. And release the practice, returning to your natural breath. Beautiful. Okay, so let's do a bit of that moon salute I've been talking from the start. So we're going to start, and we've prepped it a lot, so you should be okay with it. So you inhale up, and you might already know it anyway. Inhaling up. And then here, connect the right foot to the ground so you can actually side bend to the left. Inhaling back to center. Connect the left foot and side bend to the right. And come back to center. On the next exhale, we're going to step to the side with our left foot. And we're going to come down here. We are at 5-pointing star. And from the 5-pointing star, we'll be going into our goddess pose. Okay, holding on the goddess here. So picking up the elbows, the hands. Okay, from the goddess, I let go of the breath for the moment. We are going to take our left foot, pivot it so it's facing the wall on the side, and you come off it. So actually, no, let's start into a warrior 2. And then from the warrior 2, drop your forearms onto your left thigh and come in a beautiful Side angle pose. Don't drop the body weight onto that leg or into that arm. Beautiful. And then here, look at your foot. Your back foot, which is the right foot here, is going to pivot. And you're going to come all the way into a high lunge. And then drop your knee. And come down. 1. We don't go all the way. We just try to straighten up the front leg. And then we come up and look from left, whoop, to right. So what happened here? I pivoted. My feet did the work. I wanted to go back to the other side. Both of my heels lifted up. And I turn. I pivot onto the ball of my feet to arrive here. Exactly in the position I was on the other side. Okay? We pick it up. And then from there, we come up this way. Yeah. And then from there, the back foot is going to go parallel to the mat so we can come into our warrior 2. From warrior 2, we're going to open up. Look at my legs straightening up. Toes are going to come and point to the screen. And then into the goddess. Okay. And then from the goddess, I'm going to inhale up and close and down. Okay, so might stay with the same side so that it's not confusing. Until you get fluent with the movement. So I'm going to give space onto the left side because I know I'm going to be moving onto the left side. Okay, inhaling up. And on the exhale, anchor the right foot, side bend to the left. With your next inhale, center. Next exhale, anchor the left foot this time and side bend to the right. Inhaling back, watch out, we're going to go into the 5-pointing star. Stepping back to the side, left side, come up, 5-pointing star. From the 5-pointing stars, we inhale and on the exhale, we'll be going to the goddess. Super. From there, prep your left foot. Right foot is not going to move. The left foot is going to pivot. What the right side is doing is straightening up the legs. Yes. And then coming into warrior 2. From warrior 2, drop that forearm onto your left thigh. Side bend. That's it. Side angle pose. Brilliant. And then look at your feet. And it's the right foot that's going to lift up. He lift up, you pivot, you come down all the way to the floor, and you inhale up like a reverence before going down. That's the full moon here. Going down, there is nothing you see anymore. And that's your transition to the next side. So remember, we lifted up both heels, came on the ball of the feet. Inhale up. And then coming all the way. Okay, to side angle pose. Inhale up in your own time. Warrior 2. And then watch out, the right foot is going to pivot. So plant your heel, lift up the toes, lift up the whole foot, and come up. Inhale up, exhale into the goddess. So we have 2 goddess, one at the start, one at the end. And then inhaling up, closing, and letting go. Okay, let's try to do it. No, one more and then 3 on the other side as well. So we're here and we inhale, side bend to the right. We inhale back to center. We exhale down to the left. We inhale back to center. On the exhale, we open into the five-pointed star. Inhale there. Exhale, goddess. Inhale and exhale into your goddess. On the next inhale, you organize your feet to go into warrior two. So that means you are turning your left foot to the side to look at the wall on the side, and you're lining up your right foot parallel to the mat, straightening up the legs. Beautiful. You are in your warrior two. Watch out your shoulders. From there, going down to gently find rest and a light support onto your side angle pose. I'm actually back into a longer version of the side bend. And then at one point, I look to the floor and I'm going to pivot my back foot. From the high lunge, I'm going to go to a low lunge. Inhale, up. On the exhale, hands to the floor. Pick up my back leg, goes across. Drop the knee again. Inhale. Watch out here. We're going to go into the high lunge. So you can put your hands on the floor if you need to. Otherwise, come up. Transition straight away into the side angle pose. Side angle pose to warrior two. And here, that right foot is going to turn. Okay, as you inhale up. On the exhale, goddess. Super. On the next inhale, close. On the exhale, down. Okay, take a breath here to integrate this in the body. Easy. So don't clench the teeth. Allow for the warmth in the hip or in the knees to actually just cool them down. Like give them a chance, you know. And then we're going to start again. Starting with the other side. Same work, different side starting. That's all. Inhaling up. So this time we side bend first on the left. Inhale back. Side bend to the right. Inhale back. Watch out, we're going into the five-pointed star. Opening up to the right side. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Inhale again. Exhale down into the, not the dog, the goddess pose. Brilliant. Pick up those elbows. Don't allow them to drop too much. Activate the arms here. Super. Then the next one is you're going to turn your foot. Yes, turn your foot. Am I doing? Hold on, I've talked too much. And then five-pointing star, goddess. Yes, warrior two. Sorry. And then we bend that right knee. I've organized my back leg. And then I come up into the side angle pose. So remember, look, my arms is not really supporting my body. It's resting on my thigh. I'm not dumping my weight. I'm keeping my muscle are doing the work. Okay, and then here we're going to go down, down, down until you touch the floor. Pivot the back foot. So you're all facing in the direction of your right foot. Drop your knee, inhaling up, and on the exhale, hands touch the floor if they need, and then go across. Okay, so that's where the transition with the feet happen. Okay, inhaling up, and then coming down, and again here, coming all the way into a high lunge. From the high lunge, my back foot moves. Look, when I'm in a high lunge, I'm facing that part. From the moment I turn my foot, my whole body comes with me, and I'm facing you. Okay, side angle pose. Coming up, warrior 2. Coming up again into the 5-star. Goddess, I'm really losing it. And then inhaling, we started with the right side, so we close and down. Apologies, I talk so much that I lose the flow of the sequence really. Okay. Come in, and then if you like the shimmy to release any tension, any pressure you might have in the knees, the hip, lower back, anywhere really. Just ooh, that's it. So notice whether you are shimmying on the heel or towards the front of the body, and see that makes a difference to the way you feel. So feet are close. Okay, release that. Let's have a few cycles before we do a full moon salute. So I'm just coming up 3, 4, 5, 6, opposite side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, brilliant. And then here, we're just going to turn. So stay well connected onto your feet, into the earth, and then tap, 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 keep tapping, and then bring your arms. So that's all release, release. Last one. Okay. Stay here with your presence, noticing the sensation in the body. What has opened, what hasn't opened yet, what doesn't want to open out of maybe pain or fear or any of those little contraction in the body. And some of them are completely, that's the word I want, not acceptable, but valid, okay? So if you have a pain, an injury somewhere, you do have to pay attention. Okay, come and close your feet. Okay, let's have a session of Ooo breath, okay? So you've understood it. We have 2 levels. We have the first level where it's just like we blow a candle, just to the breath itself that's going to come off out of the mouth. And the second one is with creating the sound ooh, but that doesn't come from the vocal cord and the cheeks. Well, sound never comes only from the vocal cords and the cheeks, but we really want to keep it deep down into the bottom. And so we don't want to focus on the ooh here, okay? We really want to use our breath the way actually professional singers do, okay? And remember, and you may not know, so my remember might also be point of knowledge, our cervix, actually, and our throat, in terms of anatomy, are quite similar. So when we contract one, we are actually connecting the other one. There is a deep connection between those two parts anatomically. Okay. So finding yourself, dropping the feet into the ground. And as you look for your breath, okay, think about the intention you want to put into your moon salute. What reverence, what prayer, or what guidance do you need from the moon? And we're going to go and have a left and right, at least once, maybe twice in silence. So as we are going in with the breath, working on that intention of guidance, of gratitude prayer, of connecting with the moon energy, which is very strong at this moment in time. And whenever you feel ready with your who starting, we're going to have 4 of each. So last exhale, and then starting. And then coming with the voice, if you haven't started yet, remember to be in the back of your body, breathe the presence to the front. You have finished your practice, just stay with the intention, with the prayer. One more. Releasing this practice, softening. Notice if they build up a bit of tension during the practice and let it go if it's the case. And pay and focus, put all your attention on the energy of the moon and what you have decided to work through the body in terms of your energy and your connection to the moon, be connection, prayer, or guidance. So coming in the center of your mat, we'll be moving left first, so make sure to leave space to your left side. And whenever you feel ready, starting, so thinking about what you want to say, and I'm going to be doing it in silence so you can look at the screen. When you finish, move to the side, leaving space onto the right side. Feeling a stillness with you and going into your energetic connection or your prayer time. And obviously in your quietude or with your journaling, you will have about 5 minutes.